What is going on, everybody? It's great to be back, and it's great to be with all of you guys again. So sorry that I've been out for about a week. You know, when you're healing, sometimes it takes a little bit longer than it should, but you know, we did what we had to do, and now we're back. What's up, Miss Daisy Lou? What's up, Eaton? And what's up, Mandy family? Great to see you. Everybody, thank you so much for being here, and let's get to it. We're gonna start this hunt in just a moment. Just waiting for this to sync up real quick, and then we're gonna get going. So excited to be back, guys. How was everybody's Thanksgiving for those who celebrate, and everybody who does not celebrate? How was your week without seeing me? What's up, StarGen92? How are you doing today, brother? Great to see you in the chat again, of course. Samazu, what's good? What's good? And if you guys want to put your guesses in the chat, go for it. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna start in just a second, guys. So it feels so weird to be back. It feels like I've been gone for a longer period of time, but I'm so glad to be here. Zygar, what's good, man? Great to see you. Good to see you again. Everybody make your guesses before we start. We're gonna start in just a second here. And I hope it's not 36,000 again, but we'll definitely give it a shot. Let's hope, let's pray. By the way, wearing my Pokemon t-shirt today. So maybe that give me some luck, who knows? 3248. All right, guys, here we go. First encounter of the day. Nope. No go. All right, you got to run. And yeah, Tamazu 7543. And if you guys are wondering why I don't have the encounters today, I'll have it back tomorrow. For some reason, when I updated the counters, it I don't know, it just didn't work for some reason. So I was like, all right, well, we got to get started. It starts at 8 o'clock. Can't be late. So I said, you know what? We'll just start without it, and we'll have it back tomorrow. I'll have to fix it. I'm playing Pokemon Emerald too. That's awesome, Pokemon Zygar. That's awesome. Yeah, we love playing Emerald. Emerald's one of my favorite. Like I said, we're playing this on the Epilogue GB operator. Such an amazing device. Miss Daisy Lou, you know what to do. Thank you guys so much for the subscribe. Really, truly appreciate it. And if your name pops up, I'll welcome you to the Pokemon Center. Just got ZA been having a blast. That's awesome, Samazu. Great to hear. How do you like the story so far, Sam? What's up, Jonathan? What's up? What's up, bro? 7-7. Why are you back to Latias? Everybody voted for it. Everybody wanted to see me suffer again. Last time it took over 37.7k, so hopefully it doesn't take that long this time. I have a feeling that it's not. There's no way in hell that it's going to take that long again. There's no way. Absolutely no way. Mendy family says, back for another 37,000 encounters. No, we're not. Heck no. Heck no. I'm doing better. I'm doing so much better. I'm not sure how the heck it happened, but I woke up with a whole bunch of blood in my mouth, and my tooth was stuck in my lip. It's not 100%, but it's like 96% better. I could barely even talk for the first few days. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stream until this gets better. I wasn't sick, but my mouth was pretty messed up, and my lip was so swollen that I could barely speak. So I was like, I'm not going on here talking like a weirdo. So I was like, I'm going to wait. So I must have had some nightmare or something, and I just bit a hole right through my lip. My tooth was legit stuck in there. I had to pry it out. Knocking on wood for the whole chat right now. The game reminds me of a lot of Hogwarts Legacy. That's a good way to put it, honestly. Hogwarts is actually a pretty decent game. It's not the amazing or anything, but it's pretty good. I have it on the Switch. I think I have it on PlayStation. Pretty sure. I feel like maybe for today's episode, typically I do 2 to 3 hours. Today we're probably gonna do more around 3 hours if possible, depending on if we need to or not. But we're gonna do a around 3 hour stream tonight, just because I absolutely need to be here with you guys. I missed you. I haven't been here in a while, so you know what? We're guaranteed to do at least 3 hour stream today. Excuse me. But shiny hunting ruined this game. Sam Ozu, what do you mean? Like shiny hunting ruined what game? Are you talking about Pokemon ZA? John Luke says, I was here. What's up, John Luke? Great to see you. And I love the profile picture. That's a cute puppy. Sparky50, another cute puppy. What is this? This is Pokemon Emerald. We're actually playing this on the Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play your Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on your PC. I mean, for the most part, to be honest with you, a lot of games already kind of ruined it. Like a lot of the newer games make it so much easier, especially Pokemon Go, to get shinies. So it's so much easier nowadays. Definitely not as hard as it used to be. As you guys can see, some of these games can go on forever. So tomorrow, I'm actually gonna film and record a video in this studio / office / game room, and I'm actually gonna record the whole thing, give you guys a little tour, and I hope you guys enjoy that video because everybody's been asking, you know, for a tour over and over again. So I'm gonna do it. Finally, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Sparky, no problem, no problem, of course. Yeah, the bench method, all that stuff. I mean, I kind of think it's cool. I think it's kind of cool because it's like a one-off game. They're not. I don't think they're ever going to do that again, especially now that there's so many videos on exploiting the Pokemon ZA shiny methods. I feel like in the next game, they're not going to do that ever again. For sure. So I think it's actually a good thing. You saw my last video, Sam? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Exactly. I had to include the green version. I mean, even though it's not the official green version, but I needed an English dub version of it, so I had to get the repros, sadly. I love to do all original, but the original green version is Japanese, and sorry, but I can't read Japanese. If I could, I would love to play it. I mean, there's certain games that you don't have a choice, so I'll go with it. I'll play it, whatever. I don't care. But it is what it is. All right, sorry about that. Sometimes it, I don't know. Sometimes the hunts can be extremely fast. Sometimes they can be extremely slow. You just never know. You just never know. I actually, so sometime next week, I'm gonna go through my card collection, and I'm gonna probably sell some of it. To be honest with you. Now all this money is going to go towards me moving to the West Coast. Took me like 3 hours to catch an alpha Larvitar because its level was too high, lol. I mean, so when I was early on in the game, my first ever encounter with an alpha was a alpha Lucario. No, not Lucario. Alpha Riolu. And I pretty much went through like 15 Pokemon and a whole bunch of healing just to catch it. It was extremely difficult because he was so high and all my Pokemon were so low. How many shinies do I have? I have hundreds, to be honest with you. And I only say hundreds because each game you need to have hundreds and each one to kind of complete a shiny dex. But this one's to give away to one of you guys. This isn't going to be for me. This is going to be for one of you guys watching. Like, once I finally catch this, we'll be giving it away to whoever's watching when we get it. Everybody is able to enter. There's no purchase necessary. Everybody has a chance to get this shiny Latias as long as you're here when I actually get it. Hit me up when you're selling. All right, Sam, I definitely will. It feels good to be back, guys. I don't know if I even said that yet, but it feels good to be back, finally. Like, I wish I could show you my lip, but I don't want to gross you guys out because it's legit. It's not a hole anymore, but it's like extremely black and blue. And right now I have some of this numbing cream on it, so I don't really feel it too much. But I was like, I need to put some numbing cream on it. Probably I might have to put some on an hour and a half into the stream, but it'd be all right. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Raw cards. I do have some graded cards that I'll probably sell. I missed all of you guys. I appreciate you. Feels good not knowing the reset count. Do you guys like it better without the reset count? I'm actually gonna know the count tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'll have to just do a recount. I have this program that will do all the encounters for me, and it'll count all of the encounters for me. Tracy or Trace, we are using the Epilogue GB operator. So this is what we're using right here. The Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play your Game Boy, Game Boy Colors, and Game Boy Advance games straight on your PC. We're using one game, one save, and one controller to control all 8 screens, all 8 instances. We're running the program 8 times. So basically, it's like running 8 different cartridges, essentially. That looks cool. It is. It's amazing. And if you look up the GB operator on Google, you can get it straight from the website for $50. And then there's people that are selling it on Amazon as drop shippers, which they're scumbags, by the way. And they are selling it for over $150. So therefore, all they have to do is list it. They make a sale, and then they'll go order on GB Operator's website and drop ship it to you and make profit. Absolute scums. Can't stand drop shippers. I mean, if you're going to drop ship, don't make that much profit. That's like 80% profit. That's ridiculous. Because they don't have to pay for the shipping. They don't have to pay for the item until you make the purchase. So therefore, I don't know. It's just weird. I guess left side, third down. I won't guess encounter. Okay, HS. I'll remember that. I'm going to write that down once the stream's over. I'm going to look at the replay and write down all the encounters later. And then since you don't want to do the encounter, I'll write down your exact guess. And if you are correct, you will win yourself a mystery Pokemon pack sent from me to you. And thank you guys all so much for the reactions. It really does help a lot. All right. How was everybody's weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Let me know. I would love to chat with you about it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this program to run if I can. All right guys, we're around 808 encounters. All right, I got the program to run. Perfect. But it's not going to allow me to post it on the screen since I have to reset it, and I can't reset it since I'm live streaming. So I'll just have to update you guys on the encounters right now. We're at 808. Guys, we are using the Epilogue GB operator, which allows you to play your Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games straight on the PC. Been sick AF, but good as the same time. That's good. Well, I'm glad that you're doing better. Do you play any of the Let's Go series? Yes, of course. I love playing. I have I'm more further in Let's Go Eevee than I am on Let's Go Pikachu, to be honest with you. Gotta chill and play, watch some sports. There you go. At least you have something to look forward to. I'm giving it a little bit of time before we do more encounters. I'm trying to see if we can like do like a time method. It's not necessarily, you know, what the heck is that word I'm looking for? But you know what I'm talking about. Shout my name and I'll give you $500. I highly doubt that, Allison, 9625, but appreciate it. Appreciate it. Just now, I'm shiny hunting Latias in Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's awesome. Well, good luck to you, and I hope you get it. You got this. You got this, I promise. How many encounters do you think it will take to get the shiny Latias? I'm gonna guess 4,367. What about you guys? 68, sorry, 68. By the way, Zach, your name is awesome. I love it. It's funny. Or 269. Okay, I'll write that down. All right, Trace is 6492. All right, sorry guys, I'm just writing down some guesses. People are making some guesses. If you guys can guess correctly, you win a pack of cards. That easy. Thank you guys so much, and welcome to the park. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Truly appreciate you being here. Enjoy your games, enjoy the chat, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate it. I'm a little rusty on my welcomes, but I truly appreciate the subscribe. We got to grow this channel to 5,000 subs, guys. We are going to be doing a huge giveaway at 5,000 subs, and I cannot wait. Anybody else want to make a guess? Dark Matter says 3K. All right, that's everybody. So we're gonna start moving. Rocks. Roxo 96 says 10,000. How far am I in Eevee? I don't even remember, honestly. I would have to look. I'll have to look. All right, guys, here we go. Back to business. Let's go. How far are you on Eevee, Trace? I'm hoping this golden Latias don't take as long as it did last time. You guys voted for this, so remember that. Remember, you guys wanted to see me suffer. You guys wanted to see me have to wait so long again. I promise you, it's not gonna be 37,000 this time. I'm guaranteeing it. Believe that. I'm trying to evolve a Dragonair for the Elite Four. I already beat the Elite Four, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I'll have to check. I'm gonna legit have to load up the game. I haven't loaded it up in so long. I loaded it up on the stream one time to show what I had on there for shinies, which I never really shiny hunted on there. I pretty much just kind of got shinies on there, just playing the game normally. And then I got some on there from Pokemon Go that I traded on there. Yep, the Sky Lemon. There you go. Gecko remembers. Gecko remembers the Sky Lemon. Yeah, everybody voted for me to do this Sky Lemon again, man. I was hesitant on even doing it. And then the day I was supposed to live stream it, I ended up getting injured. So I couldn't do it. So I was like, it's a sign, I shouldn't do it. But I was like, once I heal, I'm gonna do it anyways, because we gotta conquer this SOB. I was just in a cave looking for Chansey, and I found a shiny Geodude. That's awesome, Trace. That is awesome. I mean, it's always nice to just kind of bump into a shiny. Without even shiny hunting, you're just playing a game, la-di-da-di-da, and then boom, all of a sudden you pop into a shiny. Hell yeah, dude. That's freaking amazing. Congrats on that. Even if it's something, you know, irrelevant or not that cool, it's still awesome, dude. Still awesome. Maybe once we get 2,101 subscribers, maybe we can get the shiny Latias. Maybe the 111 will give us some luck. Have you ever gotten a shiny and Pokears at the same time? Ruby and Sapphire? I'm not sure what Pokerus is. Sorry. What is that, by the way? HSV. I mean, if you can explain to me what it is, I could probably answer it properly. Because I don't know at this very moment what that is. How long have you been doing this? We've been live streaming only for 30 minutes so far. Well, 31 minutes now. Corey Wolf, man, great to see you, bro. How you doing today, brother? Georgie, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. There we go. Now your name popped up. I'm not sure why it didn't pop up originally, but thank you so much. How many encounters do you have? Right now we're at encounter 1168. For some reason, it's not popping up on the screen, so I was like, oh god. So now I'm gonna have to just tell you guys until I can get it back up on the screen working properly. How long will it take, Sparky? Sometimes it can be 10 minutes, sometimes it can be 5 minutes, sometimes it can be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 7 hours, 12 hours. I never will stream that long, don't worry. I'm gonna live stream today for 3 hours. If we don't get it by today, then we'll stream tomorrow, and we pretty much do it in increments. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. I couldn't really read your name from far away, but truly, truly amazing and appreciate it. It wanted 20,000? Hell no. That's crazy, man. I haven't played any Pokemon games besides like the main series games. So I haven't played the RPG or RG, whatever the heck people always talk about. So Corey Wolfie says, my guess is 5,640. Corey Wolfie. All right, I have to write this down real quick. Sorry. At least this game is 1 in 8,192, but it's not guaranteed, obviously. But as long as you keep going, you might get it. Is it a main series game? Never heard of it in my life. Oh, it doubles the E. Oh, now I know what I'm talking. Now I know what you're talking about, bro. PokeDivs, welcome back, and of course, welcome back to me. I mean, I have here in a week since I got injured. It took me a whole week to heal at least 90% of my lip. My tooth legit went through most of my lip, and I actually had to like pull my lip out of my tooth, like off my tooth, and it took me a while to get it all situated. No, Pokédibs, nobody got the last one, but you can make a guess now. I can't wait to get some key lights in here. I need some key lights to get some better light in here. The lighting here, even with an amazing camera, makes it look like it's blurry as shit. HSV says it sounds like a bad stat effect, but it's good. I don't even know if I have ever did that before, to be honest with you. It's just I see a shiny, it's mine, boom, got it. I don't ever really check the IVs, to be honest with you. I thought the sub count was the encounter. No. Pokédibs, I don't have the encounter on the screen right now because it wasn't working. But we are at 1,328. What's up? What's up, Raphael? How you doing? Pokédibs 4444. All right, cool. Got her down. Got her down. Emmanuel, what's up? How you doing today? Hope you're doing great. Really appreciate you being here. Minnie and with God, what's good with you? Hey, yo, welcome back. It's great to be back, man. It's great to be back. That whole week felt like forever. I was like, damn, everybody's gonna leave me. They're gonna be mad at me. I got injured. There's nothing I could do about it. I could barely even talk, especially for the first 3 days. But I'm so glad that I'm able to talk now. So glad to be back, and I'm so glad to be here streaming with all of you guys again. And shout out to all the new people who have joined us. Oh, for sure, Chad, for sure. If you go and check out my shorts, it happened to me twice. Twice. In the same day. For the same Pokemon. It was insane. It was freaking wild. I never expected to do that, but it happened to me. Not once, but twice. Same Pokemon, same day. Never happened again after that. I legit slowed down the speed from then on out. And Mini with God, I also noticed that your Premier Ball turned into a Pokeball, so I truly appreciate you renewing your membership. It's amazing to have you here. Can Sun Beatbox? We are shiny hunting for the Latias. You see that golden Pokemon on the screen? Right now it's red every single time we encounter it. We're looking for it to be gold. Once we find it gold, that is what we're looking for. And once we get it, I'm going to give it away to somebody watching. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be great. Got to get that Master Ball someday. Oh, that'd be awesome, Minnie. That would be awesome. Pokédibs, yep, it was Deoxys. It was Deoxys. Can we get a rodent count? We're at 1,456 encounters. I can't put it on the screen right now because for some reason, right when I started the stream, it flaked on me. I got it to work, but it's not going to appear right now unless I turn off, unless I close out OBS, which will stop the whole stream. So we're going to have to wait for the next stream to have it all fixed. Sunbox beat. Can Sun beatbox? Yes. Got it. Okay, cool. And some of these hunts sometimes can be a snap of a finger, and sometimes it could be as long as, you know, somebody, you know, chilling and relaxing at their friend's house playing games for hours. You know, it can legit vary. It's all about the matter of the luck of the roll of the dice. It's all about luck. It has nothing to do with skill. Unless you're RNG manipulating or cheating, there's no way you're going to guarantee it. Even though RNG manipulation, there is no guarantee 100%, but it's 98%. And I think that shit's cheating in my opinion. And I don't really like doing that. That's the way I like to play. If you guys like to play that way, go for it. There's no judgment on that. If you guys want to do it that way, go for it. Good morning. What's up, Dragon Spiral Tower? How are you doing today? Hope you're having an amazing morning, and hopefully your whole day goes amazing. Truly appreciate you being here. Dark Soul 777, great to see you again. How have you been? It's amazing to see you back here in the chat. Missed you, brother. It's good to have you back, and it's great to be back here again, streaming with all of you guys. It's amazing. That's great to hear, Dragon. That's amazing that you're doing amazing. I wish I didn't have to be out for a whole week. It legit messed my whole rhythm up. I had such a good roll, and we were doing so great, and then all of a sudden, boom. It's like getting smacked in the face. But thankfully, we got the last shiny when we did, because being out all that time, and then if I had to continue that hunt for Zapdos, it would have been crazy. But I'm so glad that we got this done. 2K subs, let's go, brother. I know we got 2K subs before we even hit a month and a half. It was amazing. I feel like we would be near 3,000 ish, to be honest with you, if we didn't stop for a whole week. I think we would be honestly near 3K if we didn't stop for a whole week. That's not just a prediction, that is a spoiler. Sadly, you know, sometimes people get injured, sometimes people get hurt, sometimes people get sick, and you just have to get through it. You got to go through it and just deal with it. That's just life. We all get thrown to the left, to the right, go through some rocky shit, but you know what? Things will get better. Over time, time heals all wounds. No pun intended. X Multiverse 3182, what's good with you? Hello to you as well. X Multiverse, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I gotta trim the mustache. That's all I know, because it just feels like it's getting in my mouth every 2 seconds when I'm trying to talk with you guys. Or guys, we're tiptoeing near 2,000 encounters. Can we get it, guys? We're at 1,680 encounters at this point. This is crazy. How much do I make on YouTube? Well, since the channel's new, and we've been streaming for about 2 months, not much. It all goes based on ad revenue, fan funding, And since we aren't that big yet, it's not going to obviously be much. And then we also have a few members actually. So, it's just kind of like a little fun thing to do. Not necessarily a job, and nor will be, but it's fun. Bro, do you play through RT2 some AAA games? Those games are fire. I haven't played through anything on this channel yet. All I've pretty much been doing is just live streaming the shiny hunts, and then we've played a little bit of Fire and Red shinies only. We haven't done any playthroughs pretty much besides the Fire Red version. Well, in order to be monetized, you have to have 4,000 watch hours, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers. In order to be fan funded, you have to have 3,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. Did I say? Let me hear what I said for a second. 1 second. All right, fan funding is not 3,000 subscribers. It's 3,000 watch hours and 500 subs. Sorry, I legit combined the 3,000 watch hours with 3,000 subscribers. What's up, Ruben? Hello. How you doing today? Have I played the new Ghost game yet? No. I haven't played on my PS5 in probably a couple months now. I've been so busy on playing other games. Not gonna lie. Of course, shiny hunting. And of course, organizing my office slash studio slash game room. And I've also rebranded my whole other channel, and I also was filming other videos. I'm trying to grow my main channel in a different direction than what it was going. How long I've been streaming for? Today? Or just in general? So multiverse, it depends on how much views you got, how often you're streamed, how often you uploaded a video, shorts, all that stuff. It varies from each person to person. Each person to person. Gosh, I can't even speak today. Today, we've been live streaming so far for 49 minutes and 50 seconds. There is certain words that I'm having a hard time saying right now because I did have a hole in my lip like a week ago, so that's why I couldn't stream for a whole week. How do you guys feel on people like reaction videos? Because I've had a few people message me saying that I should do some reaction videos, so like reacting to people losing their shinies, or react to people doing their shiny fails, different things like that. Bro, make a video of you playing Red Dead Redemption 2. If I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I would have to stream it on my Twitch. I wouldn't stream it on this channel. Akaza, what's up? Welcome in. Alright guys, we are at 1,952 encounters. We are so close to 2,000. X Multiverse, what's with all the personal questions? Are you wanting to be a YouTuber yourself, or are you just interested in how much money that you can make or something? You already got the shiny, didn't you? Yeah, we got the shiny. I don't even know how long ago it was, but everybody voted for me to do this shiny hunt again. Everybody wanted to see me suffer again. It was 37,700 encounters last time. Hopefully we don't have to do it this time. Exactly, Dark Soul. I haven't made much since I just started. That's right. No, I'm not targeting any frame, and I'm also not using any RNG. I understand that that could make it a lot faster. Of course it could. But no, we're doing this raw, and we're just kind of keep going until we get it. Well, so multiverse, that's pretty much a question that's pretty hard to state, to be honest with you. It just depends on how much encounters you get with people coming into your videos, how much hours the people watching, the people coming back, you being consistent, all that type of stuff. Latios next. You know what? We could do him next if you want to. I can do that next. As long as we get Latias pretty quick, we can do Latios next. If that's what you guys want to see, let me know and we'll do that. So, multiverse, are you a big are you a big fan of Dragon Ball Z? No, we didn't miss it. Appreciate it though. Sparrow 51. Rayquaza easy win against Palkia. 100%. Rayquaza is the best in the world. Rayquaza is my favorite Pokemon of all time. I don't care if there's any other Pokemon that comes out that looks so cool or whatever. I don't care. Rayquaza is nostalgic. He's my favorite. He's amazing. Best looking Pokemon, shiny or not shiny. I don't care what anyone says. Exactly, not Zone 9. I'm a freaking huge fan of yours right now. You're speaking nothing but the truth. Okay, Deoxys versus Mewtwo. Now who wins? Mewtwo wins. Your favorite Pokemon is Kingler? Wild King? That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, there's no right answer. If everybody has their favorite Pokemon, everybody has their own opinions, and that's what makes the world go round. People having their own beliefs, their own opinions, and therefore you should allow people to express their feelings and greatness about those things. Hurricane, what's good with you? Great to see you. How you doing today? All right, guys, we are officially past 2,000 encounters. We are at 2,144 encounters. Lost G 512, what's up? Great to see you. Ray versus Groudon plus Kyogre. Rayquaza wins. Why do you think in the game when Rayquaza came, Groudon and Kyogre pretty much was done? Mine is Ditto. Usually people don't like the answer though. What's crazy is I guess I found out 2 weeks ago that my horoscope Pokemon is actually Ditto since I'm a Gemini. I didn't know that. And you know what's cool is that the shiny Ditto, that blue, that's my favorite color. So that's even more ironic to me. RCS, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Giratina can whoop Rayquaza, aka Rayquaza. I don't know. You could think so, but Rayquaza to me will beat everybody, and that's just the way I feel. But we can always ask. I looked it up, and even AI thinks that Rayquaza would win. Rayquaza has the advantage. Deoxys is your next favorite. That's awesome. All right, go to school, Dark Soul. Get good grades and have a great one, man. Great to see you again, Dark Soul 777. Ditto with Imposter is really strong, an amazing competitive Pokemon. That's awesome. Frosty G says that's crazy. Deoxys is underrated. Indeed it is. Sam Mizzou definitely is. I like Ditto backstory a lot. Me too. Awesome. Shiny Latios in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. Let's run away from this one, and let's see if we can get it within 3 encounters. How about that? And we'll even give you a 0. So this is 3. All right, let's run away. This is 2. This is 1, and then we'll give you a bonus just in case he was a little shy. Just in case he was a little shy, let's do one more time. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see him. And nope. I watched the Hoopa Inbound movie. Rayquaza was doing 1 versus 7, including Giratina, Palkia, Dialga, Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre. Exactly. Rayquaza is a freaking monster, especially his Mega form. Cheesy Skin, what's up? Cheesekin, what's up? So I was going through all of my PS2 games and I was like, I'm gonna sell at least 4 games. I have to sell 4 games. I can't keep every single one of them. I have to sell 4. And the reason why I'm like I have to sell 4 is I found some childhood games that aren't even worth that much, but they have to be on the shelf, and every single one of my PS2 games has to fit on one shelf. So I was like, okay, I have 4 games I need to add to the shelf, so 4 games have to come off. So I went through all of them, did some thinking, and I finally decided which 4 to sell. I listed them on eBay, and 2 of them already sold. Howdy, Eric. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, Goofy Guy, it's a little past Thanksgiving. But hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving, Goofy Guy. And how are you doing today, man? Appreciate you being here. Yep, exactly. Deoxys gets whooped by Rayquaza. Easy. Sly 3 is so nostalgic for me. Exactly. Sly Cooper. I have the whole collection on the PS3. The Sly Cooper collection. So I don't really need that on PS2. So I would sell that if I had it on PS2. That's why I sold some of my Ratchet and Clank games on the PS2, is because I already have them on the Vita, so there's no need to have a whole collection per se, you know. Have you ever tried the PS2 games Downhill Domination? Yes. I actually have. You guys ever played Legaia 2 Dual Saga? Best PS2 game ever made. I don't care what anyone says. That's my opinion, and that's what I'll stick with, and that's what I'll always go with, no matter what anyone says. Such an amazing game. I could tell you one thing, that when Grand Theft Auto 6 finally comes out, I will stream it on this channel. Whether it's Pokemon related or not, we will stream GTA 6 on this channel, and I cannot wait. Deoxys is still right behind Ditto for me. So Ditto is higher on your list than Deoxys. That is crazy business, man. Favorites are pretty subjective. Exactly. It can be just nostalgia reasons. It can be for any reason, no reason in particular, but just it can be any reason whatsoever that you want it to be your favorite. It's your favorite. Whether it's your first Pokemon card, whether it's your first Pokemon you've ever seen, and the most wild shit you've ever seen, you know, that could be your thing. Doing well, Eric. Hitting Epcot a bunch next few weeks as a wife wants to hear all the Xmas stores around the world. That's crazy, man. Have fun with that, Goofy Guy. Have fun with that. Mom forced me to sell all of my PS2 games and consoles like 15 years ago and got like $50 for them. Man, Sam, that's insane. I would have given you a lot more than that, that's for sure. I actually have my clear PS2 right here. My clear fat PS2 right there. Freaking beautiful. One of the best. It's actually the best looking PS2 ever made. I don't care what anyone says. All right, guys, we are at 2,448 encounters. There's some sealed PS3 games that I don't have on my shelf that I actually have stored away in my closet, just so that when they shut down the PS3 store and the value of the games go up, I can sell them for a bigger amount of money, just to kind of make some more money. Whooper, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. We're just one subscriber away from hitting 2120. That is amazing, guys. And I don't know if you guys know, but 2120 is a huge deal for me, because when I was going through a lot in my life, I found $21.20 on the ground one day, and that was the best day of my life. I legit was able to go to the store, buy some saltine crackers, buy some water bottles and some cool things so that I can survive through the winter. Yeah, I lived under a bridge at one point in my life. I lived in a tent. I legit had a cable, like an actual power cord, from the top of the bridge from a light post all the way down to my tent to plug in a heater. It was insane. There we go. Thank you so much, Lost G512. Truly appreciate it. Look at that, 21. Maybe we can get it now. Let's see. Oh man, that would have been amazing if we got it at that 21-20. That's cool. Garchomp, both forms. I'm slowly buying my childhood games back. Yeah, I was doing the same too at some point, Samazu. But you know what I decided to do? Do between 10 and 20 games for each console, and then kind of just be good at that. You don't need to have hundreds of games for each console that you'll probably never ever play again. So I feel like having between 10 and 20, it's more manageable, more playable, and you're able to probably get to them at some point in your life. Thank you guys so much for the freaking subscribes. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get the shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. And by the way, Joe, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. The Gamer Knight 97 said hi. What's up, Gamer Knight 97? Great to see you. Alex and Walker, what's up? I stole your 2120. Appreciate it. I like at the peak of like when I started getting used to living under a bridge for a little bit in my life. I used to getting stuff off the side of the road and just place it on Facebook groups. There wasn't Facebook Marketplace at the time. It was just groups, and then you kind of sell stuff on groups. So I would go in my town's website and I would just post a bunch of stuff that I found on the side of the road. And I would, sell it, flip it, make money, and then use that money to get food, things like that. Mostly saltine crackers. I pretty much ate saltine crackers for a whole year. Gamer Knight 97 says I subscribed. Well, welcome to the Pokemon Center, Gamer Knight. Truly appreciate you. Alex and Walker says I unsubscribed to steal it. So you had to unsub and then resub. That's amazing. Such a great night to be back. I'm so glad that I'm able to be back streaming with all of you guys again. Like I said, being out for a whole week felt like an eternity. What's up, V6? Yo, great to see you again, man. I'm so happy to see you. It's great to be back, and I'm so glad to see you back in the chat, man. What's everybody's first game ever? So my first ever game that I've ever owned was Ape Escape on the PS1. Gamer Knight 97, there you go. There's your name. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy the games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Yeah, Ape Escape on the PS1 was my first ever game that I've ever played, owned, and had on the PS1. And I actually owned the PS1, and it was amazing. Alex says, I'm the Whooper. Oh, Yeah, that's the thing I don't like, Alex, is that the handles and the usernames are all different. So I wish that YouTube allowed people to just use their actual channel name or allow them to match it with their handle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Leaf Green, 2,936 encounters for Charmander. 6,432 for Moltres. 1,720 for Deoxys. 15,116 for Ho-Oh. 4,206 for Lugia. 2,976 for Mewtwo. 13,272 for Articuno. And 2,808 for Zapdos. Damn, you've been grinding V6. That is amazing. Congrats on that. And a lot of low numbers there too. So that's amazing work, man. By the way, can you tell me how you're doing the soft resets with 8 screens? So all you have to do is, so we're not doing soft resetting on this one. We're playing Emerald, so therefore at Emerald, you don't have to soft reset. All you do is you encounter it. It's not shiny. You run away. You come back. And you pretty much have to leave the area and come back. So I'm using one controller to control one cartridge on one save, 8 instances. So we have the program opened 8 times to basically incite as if it was 8 in cartridges, essentially. Thanks, brother, and that's because of you and the operator. Well, I'm glad to hear that, V6. And like V6 is saying, guys, all you guys got to do is buy the GB operator. It's only $50, the best $50 I've ever spent. Allows you to back up your saves, upload your saves, allows you to back up the actual game and make it into a legal ROM for you to actually own. That's 1, 2, and 3. And number 4 is it allows you to shiny hunt and do this amazing shit that I'm doing right here on the screen. Mine was Speedy Gonzalez on the Super Nintendo, LOL. Why it's 8 screens? TJ, we're using 8 screens to increase our chances of getting the shiny so much faster. I used to do 6 screens, and then everybody in the chat was like, do 8, do 8, do 8, do 8. I'm like, I'm not going to do 8. It looks dumb. But you know what? I made it work. All I had to do was buy a new camera, get a wide angle camera, and I got it to work perfectly fine. I was like, okay, fine, we'll do 8. But I'm never, ever, ever doing more than 8 on the screen. So therefore, we stuck with that. 1892 F God says shiny and 10 resets. Okay. So I'm just reading that now. So the next 10 resets. Okay, we'll count this as 1 right here. So this will be 10. And we'll kind of just go down from there. So run away. We'll come back. This will be 9. Etc., etc. Can you transfer the shiny to home? Yes, TJ. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and you can trade it all the way up. Some people have this on their Let's Go games. Some people, well, not this exact Pokemon, but there's been Pokemon that I've gotten in the past that people put on their Let's Go game. But you pretty much, as long as this Pokemon's able to be on your game, you can put it on there, or you can keep it on home, etc., etc. I'm pretty much using one controller to control all 8 screens. Well, yeah, I can say that right now. That's a good song. Wake me up inside. Evanescence does a lot of great music. Have you gotten the shiny charm on ZA? Of course I did. Of course I did. Why did you stop? Continue singing. No, I'm all right. I'm all good. Whooper T6S. I'm back. Well, great to see you back. I'm glad that you got to change your name to Whooper. Speaking of Neo, are you a big Pokemon Neo fan, or are you like the Neo Geo person, like a big fan? I made an alt account for it. Oh, that's too funny. How much does it boost the odds? So for the shiny charm, it legit increases it like really a lot, to be honest with you. Look it up online. Look it up on Google, and somebody put it in the chat. Nicola says, what the fuck? Latias and shiny is awesome. And indeed it is. It's amazing. It's one of the best golden shinies of all Pokemon history. Shiny Latias is amazing, and that's why we're trying to get another one so we can give it away to one of you guys watching. Legit, the moment we get this shiny Latias, we will be giving it away to one of you guys watching. Oh geez, man, the Neo Geo is like a big arcade, like they're a big arcade company, kind of like Sega, but you know, they make like a lot of different stuff. It's like SNK. I'm not sure if you heard of SNK. Yeah, it's 1,124. So yeah, it's a lot better. You like the name Neo? That's awesome. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of, like, every single thing that I watch that has anime has Neo in it. Like Yu-Gi-Oh has Neo space stations and all this other stuff, and then there's, like, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of anime that I've watched in the past. There's always somebody or something with a Neo in its name. It's crazy. I feel like Neo is cool. Lemon Lime Latias. That's an awesome name. I'm back and I got to change my name to match my account. My name finally. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad that you got to get that all situated. What's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is right here. Shiny Rayquaza or non-shiny Rayquaza. Rayquaza is #1 Pokemon of all time. Used to be Cross Karma. Oh, okay. Is it better to shiny hunt after you do the main mission? Samazu, it's better to shiny hunt after you complete the game, pretty much. But you don't have to complete the game to get the shiny charm. I got it before then. All you got to do is just complete Mabel's research. Just complete her research, and you can get it even before you beat the game. 21-26. You guys are amazing. Lugia is amazing. I choose Lugia over Ho-Oh any day of the week. I don't care what anyone says. Like, legit. So many people choose Heart Gold or Gold over Silver or Soul Silver. But for me, Soul Silver is way better than Heart Gold because Lugia. Lugia is #1. No, not again. Animator 2, I know, but we had to. Everybody voted for me to do this again. I mean, I know that it's probably not a great idea, but to be honest with you, we have to. We had to do it. There wasn't a choice. I'm on 100 battles won. Wow, only 100 battles won. I get to at least mission 26, which is an invitation from SBC. And once you get to that mission, don't ever Mega Evolve when you're going against the person who's gonna allow you to join. If you don't Mega Evolve and you beat her over and over and over again, you can get to your 1,000 battles like that. Yeah, you just got that game. So yeah, get to mission 26, an invitation from SBC, and don't ever pass it until you got that 1,000 battles. You'll easily get that situated. That's the hardest mission right there. I can help you out with the trading though. If you need to do some trade of evolutions, I got your back. I got you. Mission 26, got it. Yeah, write it down, Sam. Write it down. And I've actually live streamed it, so you can see exactly how it works. So if you ever want to check it out, go click on that live stream in the future, and it shows you how to do it. Beat her over and over again. Just don't mega evolve, and you got this. And what's awesome is you're gonna actually level up your Pokemon to prepare for later on in the game when you're gonna need them at higher levels. Of course, Sam. Of course, I got you. I got you, man. I got you, fam. All right, guys, we are at 3,112 encounters. We are officially past 3,000. We're getting pretty close to what I was thinking that it might be. But of course, you know, luck being on its side. Here we are. Here we are. Why is there 8 screens? Sanjay, we are using 8 screens to increase our chances of seeing the shiny that much faster. We're using 1 game, 1 save, with 1 controller controlling all 8 instances. 8 instances being 8 windows of the same thing. We're using this thing called the Epilogue GB operator, which is allowing us to play right off the cartridge. We're back to the banana, Aaron says. I guess so. I guess we are. Everybody voted for it, so we had to. Sometimes I let the power of the people choose what we do. And I love putting the power in your guys' hands because you guys are the channel. We are the channel together. Not just me, not just the Pokemon, but we as a team, as a family, as friends, we got this. I read somewhere that the Weather Trio Megas is coming into the DLC. That'd be pretty cool if it was. 8 screens because 1 Ditto gonna spot the difference. Right? Oh, nice. Good luck with the shiny. I truly appreciate that, Sanjay. Thank you so much for being nice about it. Where's the counter? For some reason, the counter did not work this time, Marv. I normally have it. If you look at all my streams in the past, I've always had it on the screen. It wasn't working when we first started the stream. So I'm not able to add it onto the OBS unless I close it out, which will end the stream. So I'll just have to let you guys know on the side. Right now, we're at 3,248 encounters at this very second. And we're just going to keep going from here on out. Normally, the counter is right underneath the Pokemon. GM Date Studio, let's go, man. Appreciate you being here, and let's do this. I've been counting. We're at 3,248. Really? My counter says 3,280. Oh wait, I forgot. There is a 40-second delay, so that's true. That's true. There is a delay, so I might be a little ahead of you. None of you guys told me what you thought about doing reaction videos to people shiny failing and things like that. If you guys are down with that, I would love to maybe stream that in the future. We'll kind of like react to people shiny fail hunting. We can react to people just failing in general at things, not even shiny hunting, just any type of Pokemon fail, whether it's them, you know, opening packs or playing games or anything that's Pokemon related. If you guys are down with that, put a 3 in the chat. S Merc, I've done that in the past. I'll probably never stream that because it'd be a freaking pain in the butt. And if I mess up, then I would have to redo the whole thing. And I don't want to deal with that, to be honest with you. That is, it's just a lot of craziness, because if you get into that, it gets pretty deep. It gets pretty deep, man. And I don't feel like that's a good idea. Wow, that's a lot more people than I thought. So Samazeus has 3, Kane Islands has 3, Art Miss Shorts has 3, Pokegods has 3, Walt Disney Mortals has 3, S-Mercs has 3, Stargen 3, Pokekelly 3. Alright guys, well I guess that's a very big yes from all of you guys. Let me see what name this is. Kane Travels, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Just a regular one would be cool. Yeah, but then people would, I feel like some people would join the live stream and judge me like, oh, why don't you do this? I've done this, I've done that. You know, people like to be, you know, critical about things. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. It's truly amazing. It's great to be back, and I'm so glad that we're here streaming again. Taking a whole week off was a downer for me for sure. I was just like, I feel like I'm letting you guys down, but you guys understand that it was for a reason. I was injured, my lip was swollen, and I could barely even speak because of how painful it was. Like, I wouldn't even actually necessarily be crying, but when I just even say hello, welcome in, all that type of stuff, when I was trying to practice streaming with the huge injury, my eyes would just be tearing up 24/7. What is your fastest shiny hunt? That's a great question, Sanjay. Are you asking off stream or on stream? Those are two different answers, so let me know. Bar fight? No. I legit woke up from a nightmare and my tooth was stuck inside my lip. So I don't know how the heck that happened or why it happened, but it happened. And it's kind of embarrassing to even say that, but you know, my teeth do get sharp. I used to have to go to the dentist like, I think once every 6 to 7 months and get my teeth filed because my teeth would get really sharp. They told me that I don't need to get filed down last time I went, but now this time they said it does need to get filed down again, but they had to make a whole another appointment for it. So I have to wait for that appointment to get my teeth filed down. Because my teeth for some reason get sharp. They asked me if do you chew ice. I'm like, sometimes. But they said that to stop chewing ice, it sharpens your teeth. Sounds like you woke up into a nightmare. It was, man. It was. My whole mouth was full of blood. I had blood on my pillow. I was in severe pain, and I had to pull my lip off my tooth. Yeah, it was not fun. I would show it to you guys right now, but it's all black and blue. On the inside, the hole is finally gone, but it's bruised. And I have numbing cream on it right now. It's doing its job. What is your favorite thing to stream? Shiny hunting? My favorite thing to stream right now, to be honest with you, is shiny hunting for the most part, because I love being at home, being able to relax. And if the kids need me, then I'm right here, right at home. But I do love live streaming the Disney parks. I go to the parks once or twice a week, and I live stream on my other channel called Mystic Eric, my main channel. I have over 17,000 subscribers over there, and I live stream getting on the rides, seeing shows, seeing the parade, fireworks, doing IRL in the Disney parks, having fun. I'm sorry that happened to you, brother. Would a mouth guard to sleep and work? Yes, it would work if I could do that, but I get so much extra saliva in my mouth every time something's in my mouth, and then I choke on the saliva while I'm sleeping, and then I also panic that it'll fall on my throat and I would choke on it. So it's kind of like scary, to be honest with you. So someone asked me what was the quickest shiny hunt, but then they didn't follow up with me. Oh, okay, Sanjay, there you go. I see your chat now. So off stream, second encounter on my Game Boy Advance SP. So I was playing my Game Boy Advance SP, Pokemon Emerald. I got my shiny Rayquaza on the second encounter. I wasn't gonna actually shiny hunt it, but I was just like, just to practice on how to do it, because I didn't really know how to shiny hunt at that time. That was the first time I ever did it in like years. So I was like, I don't remember how to do it necessarily. So I did start select AB, went right into the Rayquaza, and it was shiny. Second encounter, I was blown away. On stream, 148 encounters for a shiny hunter. I was so excited. All of the stuff on stream was obviously streamed, so therefore it's on the playlist. My fastest ever legendary was around 300, and it was for Reggie Ice. What's the highest? The highest I've ever done was a Latias at 37,700 plus encounters. It was a long ass freaking haul. It was a long ass hunt, and when we finally got it, I was extremely excited. This is the only place where I put my gaming content. So yeah, second encounter, Stan. And you know why? Because Rayquaza chose me and I chose him, so it was just meant to be, man. Let me get my other channel. Give me 1 second here. There we go. All right, back to the grind. And it's pretty much that channel, the mod, the Mystic Eric. That's my other channel. If you search Mystic Eric or the Mystic Eric, my name will pop up. I have around 17,000+ subscribers, and I just did an IRL stream yesterday. That was actually my first stream back since being injured. Hi, been a little while since I've been in. Hope you're doing well. Well, we actually took a week off due to an injury, so we are back, and it's great to see you back. How you been? Are you Team Mystic? Of course I am. My nickname has been Mystic before Pokemon Go ever even came out. Saw the last stream before the injury. That's awesome, Samazu. Great, appreciate it. Yeah, we got 2 shiny Zapdos on that one stream. That was amazing, wasn't it? I think the first one we got like that with a snap of a finger. The second one took a little while. I'll give you a sub. I like the vibe. Oh, thank you so much, Smirk. I really appreciate that. I mean, once we do get this shiny Latias, guys, we're going to give it away to one of you guys watching. If you guys are here when we get it, you are automatically qualified in order to enter in for that giveaway. Also, you see my other channel too, Sam? That's awesome. Appreciate it. Hope to see different types of streams too. Yeah, of course. Right now, we're mainly just streaming shiny hunting, but in the future, I could see us playing, you know, full-on Pokemon games, and then I also could see us playing other games like GTA 6. Rockstar, release the game, please. We would love to play it. And sometimes we'll even stream horizontal, not always in portrait. I love doing portrait right now. It's helping the channel grow and everything like that. But I think doing landscape would help so much more. Daniel, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Pokemon tubers are the best. Keep pushing. Appreciate it, Daniel. Appreciate it, man. Can we add our Pokemon Go friend codes in here? Of course you can. If you get the shiny in the next 5, I'll donate you 300 gems. Banana Empire, appreciate that. We'll try. We'll try. No guarantee, though. I can tell you right now, it's hard. No, I'm definitely a male, so I'm not sure what the hell you're talking about, Jake. You're the first person that ever said that. Typically, people think I'm AI. Exactly. All right. Great to see you, Jake. Peace. Weirdo. Oh no, luck this time. Exactly. No luck this time. We're trying though. We're trying. Oh my god, I love that name. I love that profile picture, man. Team Sky Grunt. Amazing profile picture. Rayquaza for the win. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Now we're Melanade. We actually are just streaming on YouTube. I did originally start streaming portrait on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. But if I say YouTube while I'm streaming on TikTok, they freaking punish you for it. They legit punish you for it. Like I kept getting in trouble over and over again just for saying YouTube. What's the longest shiny hunt that, and how long did it take? I'll tell you that in just a second here. So to be the exact amount was 37,728 encounters for a Latias. 37,728 encounters. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Thanks for the compliment, wifey. I mean, you probably can't see it, but right there's an Adam's apple. I was born a man and I am a man. TikTok's crazy for that. Exactly. TikTok is stupid, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people on there are just panhandling, to be honest with you. How long does it take on average? To be honest with you, every shiny hunt can take between 10 minutes and 3 to 4 hours, but the average is around 2 hours, and we've been streaming for an hour and 42 minutes 43 minutes at this point, and we should be getting it around the 2 hours if we're lucky. Rayquaza might be the coolest shiny. It is the #1 shiny and non-shiny Pokemon of all time. No questions asked. Hands down, no issues. That's all I'm saying. I'm still kind of in shock on what I just read in my mind. I'm like, what the hell is this guy on? I'm a beautiful man. He's just jealous my beard's perfect. I mean, I know I need a little trim, but my beard is looking beautiful. Sanjay, Latias 38k. Damn. For me, it was 37,728. Pretty much around 38. You know what stream I'm looking most forward to, guys? So once I hit 5,000 subs, the very next stream after I hit 5,000 subs, I'm going to be live streaming me building a custom Game Boy Advance to give away to one of you guys watching. That's the #1 top prize that we're giving away during that stream. And then we're going to be giving away 4 other items as well on top of that. We're going to be giving away a Pokemon ZA. We're going to be giving away a modular controller, aka one of those mappable controllers. I forgot what the heck they call them, but I'm just going to say a modular controller. And then we're going to give away 2 GB operators and then a Pokemon pack. There's that music again, XD. That's right, Sam Mizzou. Got to get that tribal music ready to go. They do this to everyone. Don't listen to them. Of course. I'm not going to listen to them. It doesn't bother me whatsoever, Melonade. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. I know I legit am here for the people who are here for me. Those people want to be stupid. Bye. Hasta lasagna. Music of luck. You know what's crazy, Melonade? There's been so many shinies that I've got with this tribal music. 100% amazing. So we're actually going to be having a new stream schedule. for the rest of this year, because I want to spend more time with the fam, more time being busy shopping for presents and all that types of stuff. So we're gonna be streaming Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, Monday. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then sometimes Fridays. I would love to keep streaming every day for you guys, but this time of year is very, very busy, especially for my business, and it's just getting a little too chaotic. As well as, like I said, I just came back from an injury, so I was just like, we got to get this. I was thinking about coming back on Friday night, but I was just like, I can't. I can't. I was so busy. I had so much stuff I had to do. And even being injured, I had to still work. All right, where are we at right now with the encounters? We're at 4,240. 4,240 encounters, guys. Holy cannoli. That is insane. Music of luck. Indeed. Let's get this, guys. Come on. Let's go, Latias. Let's go. Let's see that gold. Let's see the shine. And let's see the shining. You guys ever watched Moana? Every time I feel like when I'm shiny hunting, sometimes I have that song in my head when that crab is, you know, singing shining. Why is there so many screens? Because we're trying to increase our chances of seeing the shiny Latias. She likes to avoid us. LOL, for real. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, every time I see a shiny, it's just like, it's every single time. Essentially, yeah, essentially. So we're using one cartridge, one save, one controller, and having the program open 8 times. So this is what we're using right here to load all the goodies that for us to shiny hunt, and we're playing right off the cartridge. Ever hit 8 all at the same time? No, we've only got up, so twice it happened where we got 2 at once, and then one time we actually got 4 at once, and that was extremely amazing to see. Hope this is the faster than the last one I watched you get her. LOL. Yeah, that was hell on earth, and everybody voted for me to do this again. So everybody wanted to see me conquer this and get it faster than the last time. That's the main reason why they did it. But I said, you guys are doing this because you guys want to see me suffer again. Because last time was 37,728 encounters. Thank you for explaining. Had no clue. Good luck. Appreciate that, Aaron. I'm finding Latias in regular game still available, or do you have to add mods? No, Latias is a Eon ticket. It's an EON ticket. So you have to have an Eon ticket save. So this save actually came off of a cartridge that I bought. So this person did not get this Latias, so therefore I copied the save off the cartridge onto my external hard drive and then made copies of it so that anytime I want to do the shiny hunt and give it away, I can always make multiple saves of it. So therefore I can always do this hunt and give them away anytime I want to. And every time we do it, it's a different nature. So therefore it's a different shiny. So therefore there are no duplicates. And all of them are legal and able to be on the newer games and Pokemon Home. 37,000, is that what you said? Yeah, 37,728 encounters. It was atrocious, man. Come on, man. Show me the gold. I want to see the gold. Oh, wow. That's fire as fuck. You're smart for that. Exactly. And the thing is that so many people out there have multiple cartridges, multiple GameCubes, multiple Game Boy players, Game Boy player discs, multiple capture devices, and all that electricity, all those moving parts, all that maintenance. Fuck that, man. That's, I mean, no matter how much money you have, be smarter and work easier, not harder. You know what I'm saying? I got shiny Zygarde recently. That's awesome, man. Congrats on that, Pixel Bird. Misty 0878, finding shiny Latias. Wow, yeah, we're trying to find that golden shiny Latias. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having an amazing day. The Zygarde raids are absolute BS. Indeed they are. They're pretty hard. I will say 100%. I agree with that. Hands down. Took me about 200 plus tries. That's insane. That fourth screen be tweaking. Sometimes certain screens can be a little offset, but it happens. It happens. Sometimes when you're pushing the limits on pulling 8 games off one cartridge, it can do that sometimes. Hardly anyone streamed 2D shiny hunts. What up, streamer? What's up, Wax5403? You know why they don't? Because it's a pain in the ass. It's hard. It's not easy. And a lot of these people want to just, you know, do RNG manipulation or use Game Shark codes, all that, whatever. For me, I love to do this raw and just keep going until we get it. I love when people doubt me. I love when people say, you're not going to get it. It's impossible. You're doing it wrong. Why don't you do RNG manipulation? Why don't you do a G code? No. We're going to keep doing this until we get the shiny our way. Have you beaten the entire Elite Four already? Of course, I've beaten the Elite Four so many times on so many games. I can't even tell you how many times I've done it. There's even an Elite Four on Pokemon ZA, but in a different way. Will appear soon, I promise. Hopefully it will appear real soon. That'd be amazing. I'll just take time, bro, but you'll get it. Exactly. Exactly. Everything comes with time. You just have to have the patience, which is the biggest thing. You have to have consistency, which is a big thing. And then also another huge thing is to manifest. Manifestation is the biggest thing in this planet. If you can manifest things and make it happen, you have some great patience, great honor and respect. I can tell you that right now. Jindis Latias. So right now, guys, we're at 4,648 encounters. We're getting pretty close to my guess, which was at 6,146. 48, meant to say, sorry. I keep doing that. I keep saying 6 because I'm used to doing 6 screens. Now we're at 8 screens. I like the purple one. The purple one? We're talking about the mega form? Ouch. Sorry about that, guys. Finally pulled the trigger on Heart Gold and 160. Hopefully it's authentic. Heart Gold for 160 bucks. That's a good deal. Sean Scott, welcome back. I still have to get Heart Gold in the collection. Hopefully you bought that on eBay, so if it isn't authentic, you can return it. But for me, I had to have it complete. Did you get it complete or just cartridge? Did you get it complete in box, or did you get it just the cartridge loose? Sorry, I repeated myself. I forgot. It's not like instantaneously. There's a delay in the chat. Does that actually work, Mr. Franchise 6004? What do you mean? Just the cartridge? Okay. To just the cartridge for me, I can't get it just the cartridge. I have to get it complete in box. I'm just a perfectionist. Loose price is around 140. So if it's authentic, you paid a little bit more than you should. But if it's in perfect condition, I think 160 is a pretty decent price. Yeah, 140 is the usual price, Wax. Will it give you a shiny eventually? Yeah, for sure. 100%. I guarantee it. I can bet you $1,000 right now that I'll guarantee a shiny at some point. It might not be today, but at some point the shiny will appear. Everybody knows it. Because last time it took me 37,728 encounters, but eventually it happened. Wild. I'm going to shiny hunt the roaming Latias in my Ruby file soon. It just traded on over from Emerald. That's awesome. Yeah, the wild shiny hunting for these mons is really difficult. So what you do, this is the best way to do it. Go by the bike trail. I'm sure you know this part. Get the arrow bike so that you can do the bouncing. Save with repel on. And have a Pokemon that has a low level, at least 40 or less. And just jump in place. And the only Pokemon that will pop up in that area would be Latias or Latios. Whatever one you choose. And if it's not shiny, all you do is just reset the game. and then do it again, and then reset the game, and then do it again, and keep doing it and over again until it's shiny. And eventually it will be. You bought Soul Silver when it's still cheap, around $60. Damn, that's a great deal, man. That's some luck right there. That's why it pays to just collect your stuff and keep it. I mean, eventually, sometimes, you know, people go through rough patches. You got to get rid of shit. You go for it. You know, do what you got to do. I got it on eBay, locked, clean, looked clean. That's why I did it. There's a lot of fakes. I know there is a lot of fakes, but you can pretty much tell from a photo if it's fake or not, to be honest with you. But the thing is that, like, this happened when I was doing something for my brother. He was trying to get the leaf green. The person had real photos of a real leaf green, but when it came in the mail, it was not as pictured. It was officially a different cartridge. It was 100% a fake cartridge. The one that came in the mail, the one that was on picture, was officially real. But we bought that on Macari. Macari is not in your favor, so therefore I'll never buy from Macari ever again when it comes to cartridge-based games. Where's my fishy? Shiny hunting Phoebus right now, hoping this one will not. Hoping to finish it up soon. Well, hopefully you get it soon, and good freaking luck on that shiny hunt. Phoebus, shiny is a rare one for Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, so good luck on that. Noted. Thank you. No problem, man. No problem, Mr. Franchise. Thoughts on Go version? So, what Go version are you talking about? Pokemon Go, or are you talking about Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu? Not a fan of fishing encounters. Yeah, the fishing encounters are a little more difficult. I recently got scammed on a Ray card. It came damaged and it was not visible in the pics when I bid on it. Exactly, that happens all the time, man. Happens all the time. Oh shit, I just know about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is pretty cool. But the only thing I don't like is how easy the shinies are. I mean, people love that, but I don't. I'm not a big fan of that. I like earning my shinies. Shadow the Ghost, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. The bank that gave me 40% back but declined and said I want more back. Samazu, did you buy from eBay? When you bought that fake card, did you buy it from eBay? GameStop has buy 2 games, get 1 free. And all the good DS game Pokemon are not available. Of course they're not. I said card. I meant to say when you bought that fake card, did you buy it from eBay? Got Pokemon Y, Ultra Moon, and Samus Returns. That's awesome, dude. No, it's a website here in my country. Dang. Well, that's why I like to buy from, like, you know, reputable websites, because they got your back. Money back guaranteed. That's what I love about eBay here in the States. eBay works in all countries, I'm pretty sure, to be honest with you. No matter what country you live in, I'm pretty sure eBay works in all countries. If I'm wrong, let me know. But eBay is money back guaranteed. That's crazy, Sam. There's always a problem eventually. Like I used to go to this place called Cool Stuff Games in Florida, and I used to buy games. I mean, I used to buy cards from them all the time, and you know they're kind of like a game shop, not like video games, but a game shop like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. So I bought a card from them. I got it authenticated, and it was fake, and I bought it from them. And when I tried to bring it back to them, they're like, "You didn't buy that from us." I'm like, "Yes, I did. Here's the receipt." And they're like, "Yeah, you could easily buy one from another place and bring." I will never, ever, ever, ever go back to them ever again. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fucking tell me that I bought some fake one and try to return it to you. I'm sorry, but you guys are the ones that had that fake was extremely well made. That's all I gotta say. I didn't even realize it at first. They didn't realize it at first. But scumbags. I'm actually in the middle of right now a court case with them. I'm waiting for the court date to be set. But it's so much money that was spent on that card. I can't tell you guys how much it was, but that card was extremely expensive. So yeah, I need to get that money back. And I actually was showing them, like, they're going to be able to look at all of my purchase history on all the websites, every single thing that I've ever purchased, check all my cards, and check all the different places that I've ever spent money on. And I'm going to prove that I never bought it from another place except for them. Because that card is expensive. It's a lot better than eBay. The card is not fake, and I will want to keep it, but for a discount. Never had problems. Yeah, that's the thing, though, Sam, though. It's some places you can trust, some places you don't trust. And some places build trust, and then they lose that trust within a blink of an eye. I thought they were going to honor it and just give me the refund, apologize. But they want to make it messy. They want to make it not so fun for everybody. So you know what? You want to mess with me? I got you. I got you. Yes, it was a Japanese card. Yes, it was a Japanese card. I will answer to that. It was a really expensive card, and I'm so sad about it being fake because I thought it was real. Hello there. Have you ever tried transferring Surfing Pikachu from Yellow to Gen 3 or current Gen? No, I've never tried that, and that's actually a great idea. I've never even thought of that before. You guys are wondering what that noise was. I'm doing this. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Enjoy the chat, enjoy your games, and let's get this fucking shiny. Truly appreciate you being here. Colossus, what's up? Welcome in. I'll let you guys know what the end of the court case is, like what the results were, if I had to, you know, lose that money or if I get my money back or anything like that. I do need to get my damn haircut. My hair's looking like wild as hell. It's looking crazy. Yes. It was a Rayquaza Pikachu poncho. It was a Pikachu poncho Rayquaza, and it was a raw card. and it was like near mint condition, and it was such an amazing fake. How did you know? How'd you know, Sam? Are you a mind reader, bro? Are you a mind reader, bro? You're crazy, man. I don't know how the hell you knew what card it was. But yeah, I paid around 3K for it. Show us one of your favorite Pokemon cards, please. I can't right now. All the cards that are my favorite are locked in a box right now. And some of them are in the bank. Like actually in safety deposit boxes in a bank, all insured by FDIC insurance. Just because of how much those go for, how much they're worth. I can't take any chances of it being in this house, in this place, and having someone take it, or this place burning or flooding or anything like that. I just want to cover my ass if I have to. Samazu, do you have one? Do you have a Poncho Rayquaza Pikachu? Because you know that I'm collecting all Rayquazas. So that's, to me, that's a Rayquaza card, not a Pikachu card. Well, it could be a little bit half and half, but it's mostly a Rayquaza card for me. Alright guys, once we do get this shiny Latias, whenever the heck this shiny Latias wants to show up, we will be giving it away to one of you guys watching. If you're here when we get it, you will be entered in to getting this. What's up, Faith Picks? Great to see you in the chat. How are you doing today? I had one, not anymore because I don't consider it a Ray card. You don't. I consider it to be a Ray card. It has Rayquaza in it. Any Rayquaza card, any card that has Rayquaza even on it, to me is a Rayquaza card. Even if it's a trainer card, if it has a picture of Rayquaza, Rayquaza's in the background, Rayquaza somewhere, it's a Rayquaza card. I managed to pull the gold Lucario from Mega Evolutions. It's the best card now. That's amazing. Congrats on that. My best card I've ever pulled in my life, you guys already know this, most of you guys do, is my Gold Star Rayquaza. It's the best Pokemon card ever made. I don't care about what anyone says. It's better than the Charizard first edition. I don't care what anyone says. I'm just stopping to say hi. Just got to the hotel. Okay, awesome. Faith, glad that you guys are doing okay. Glad everything is going well. Get some rest, and I hope to see you real soon. And of course, continue to stay safe. And you guys are my fam. Love y'all. All right, guys, where are we at with the encounters anyways? We're at 5,528 encounters now. Jeez, man. We're flying. Agree about the Ray Gold Star. My friend got stolen on the way to grading. Yes, see, that's the thing. That's why I will never have mine graded in the mail. I'm legit going to show up to PSA or... I was thinking about doing Beckett. No matter what I do, I'm going to go there and I'm going to get it graded right there in person and get it graded right on the spot. I understand that it's more expensive to grade on the spot, but I'm not having that thing leave my side. It's going to be in a certain mile radius of me at all times. Like, it's not even here, right now at my home, but it's pretty much at a bank near me. I'm not going to say what bank for security and safety reasons, but it's at a bank near me in a safety deposit box. Yours was a PSA 2? What the hell? Really? A PSA 2? Even a PSA 2 is worth a lot of money, but damn, PSA 2, man? What the hell? Crazy, dude. Yeah, Beckett is the most secure and actual to me. I know that I might get some flock for this opinion, but PSA will give 10s even to cards that aren't even 10s. I feel like the most reputable company that gives out grading is Beckett. Beckett is the best. What game is this? What am I looking at right now? Joseph, we are playing Pokemon Emerald. We're shiny hunting on Pokemon Emerald, and we're trying to get a shiny Latias Pokemon. And we're actually currently playing off this thing right here called the Epilogue GB Operator. We're playing right off the cartridge with one game, one save, using the GB Operator with one controller, controlling all 8 instances, trying to get the shiny. They've been really strict on... Yeah, well, they should have been strict to begin with. Everybody goes PSA because they're looking for high grades, and they know that Beckett's going to grade it properly. And that's why I love Beckett. Even though I would have loved to gotten a black label shiny Rayquaza card, but it didn't happen. But I love it. It allows you to play 8 different matches. That's crazy dope. Well, they're not matching. They're not all the same. They're like all 8 instances. They're all individuals. So it's allowing us to play one game, one cartridge, one save. But each screen is different instances. Sometimes they're not all synced properly. Me over here soft resetting shiny Magikarp one at a time. I mean, you can do this too. Get an Epilogue GB Operator. It only costs $50, man. The best $50 you'll ever freaking spend in your life. Not only for shiny hunting, but for backing up your saves, backing up your game. So say, just for instance, you back up your save, you sell your Emerald because your times are tough right now and you need the money. Later in the future, you have come into some money and you're able to buy the game again. You buy the game, you have the save, you upload the save back onto the cartridge, and it's like it never left. Hey bro, I'm back as always. My cat is laying here with me. That's awesome, Bacon Man. I know your cat loves to watch and loves to hear my voice. So welcome in to your kitty cat and welcome in Bacon Man. What's your cat's name, by the way? I'll actually shout out your cat's name. Say hello to your cat. Well, Beckett 7 to 9s are really bad. A really clean Beckett card is minimum 9.5. Yeah, my Rayquaza is a 9.5. I take a PSA 7 over a Beckett 8. I don't know. Good luck with the shiny hunt. You got this. Sending support from Italy. I appreciate that so much, man. I really appreciate that. And I would love to go to Italy one of these days. Maybe if this channel grows huge, I can get it to a point where I can travel with the money I make from the channel and I can go to Italy, do some content, collab with some people over there. That'd be pretty cool. My cat's name is Millie. Also, haven't you hunted Latias and Latios before? Of course I have. Well, of course we're at it again. Everybody voted for me to go for it. We're doing it again. And this time, hopefully, it does not take 37,728 encounters. Oops. I don't know what the heck I just did, but let's not do that again. Crazy. We're so far apart from getting recommended the same video. Exactly. Support from Vegas. Thank you so much from your support from Vegas. I just cracked something. I'm not sure what I did, but I think something on my PC. You know what I love about Pokemon and retro games is that even though no matter where we are in this world, we all come together as one. No matter what language we speak, no matter what country we're from, no matter what skin color you are, we all come and love together as one. We legit freaking just come here to support each other, hang out with each other, and all love the same thing, and that's Pokemon, retro games, and so much more. And that's what I love about streaming at the Disney parks. So many people love Disney. It's amazing. And just like Joseph saying, it's so far apart, but we're recommended the same video, and that's amazing, isn't it? All right, guys, we're at 5,880 encounters. We are just about to hit 6,000, and I promise you guys, next stream, we'll have the numbers back up on the screen, the encounters, that is. Some people said they like it without it. Kendrick Lamar once said, "The earth is just a rock without the voices of art. Pokemon is art and brings so many people together." That's amazing, Bacon Man. I actually respect that, and I actually agree with that. 100%. Support from Northern Europe. That's awesome. Samazu, appreciate you. After this, I'm actually going to go eat some Indian food. Speaking of keeping the world together, I'm so glad that I'm able to eat Indian food right here in America. I don't have to go to India, even though one day I would love to go to India, but I don't have to if I don't want to, you know? This looks very tiring. It is. It's very tiring, meaning like it's very like if you don't have patience for this, you're not cut out for this, then don't do it. But having all of you guys to entertain me, that's what makes this worth it. That's what makes this amazing. And you guys are cheering me on essentially to get this. We're just going to keep going and going and going until we get it. Do you own Pokemon Pinball? I don't, but I don't consider that to be a main series Pokemon game. I used to have it, but my mom's boyfriend sold that on me to buy cigarettes and things like that. He sold a lot of my games to buy cigarettes and Dead Space on PS3. Sadly. We had really good Indian food in my town, but they shut down. Oh man, that sucks, Sam. I'm trying my best to make this stream 3 hours. Starting to get real hungry. I didn't pay much attention about Pokemon. 1 year, my birthday, I got Pokemon Shield, and I remember being so amazed by the cool designs of Pokemon, people, and alike. Exactly. Gained a new subscriber from India. I appreciate that. Indian food is my favorite type of food in the entire world. Next up will probably be Mexican food. Mexican is number 2 on my list of food around the world. I don't have Pokemon Pinball either, but it looks fun. Middle Eastern food is number 1. Honestly, I would love to try some Middle Eastern food. I've never had it before, but I've heard of a lot of different Middle Eastern stuff. But a lot of Middle Eastern food, a lot of it actually is in Indian food. Like, you guys just kind of share some similar things. I like Japanese food, just a feeling of taste delicious, especially things that like sushi, soup. I really want to try mochi though. Mochi is really good. I love mochi. I mean, one of the biggest things that I've had from the Middle Eastern is hummus. But that's like the same thing as like India. You guys have pretty much the same thing. Shawarma, I think is the dish that I'm thinking about. One of my friends from school, his mom used to make that homemade. I never got to try it because by the time it was always time to eat, they pretty much was like just family. So I never really got to try it, but I would have loved to try it. Benji, I'm back. Benji, I was out for a whole week. I was injured, so I wasn't able to stream, but now I'm back. You know how to read and write Japanese, but it's not very good at speaking it. That's awesome, Bacon Man. I think nowadays everybody can be pretty good at reading and understanding different languages with, you know, translation, but speaking it is a whole nother story. It is the best thing on earth, Samazu, you think? I really have to try it out one of these days. But 9 times out of 10, it's not authentic. Well, I need to have homemade from a Middle Eastern. Benji, I've been gone for a whole week, so no problem, man. Benji, you were in my last stream. I was doing Zapdos. That was my last stream. I actually took a whole week off, man. I had to. It's all good, man. Do what you gotta do. Be what you gotta be. I'm trying my best to stream another 30 more minutes, but I don't know if I can do it. Only because I'm starting to get cold sweats. When I get to a certain point of fasting and I get hungry, I get really bad cold sweats. what's your favorite food? Right now, I'm obsessed with chicken tikka masala, butter chicken. I love my my naan bread. I actually like veggie tikka masala as well. I'm just like I really love a lot of spice. I like my spice at medium to high. It's 8 screens, and yes, I'm doing it all at once. I'm using the Epilogue GB operator with 1 controller, 1 game, 1 save. Ryzen 8817, what's up? Welcome in. All right, guys, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna keep talking and I'm gonna play at the same time. So I appreciate you guys being here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna keep on playing as of right this second, and I'm gonna keep talking with you guys. But I want to say shout out to all the Ninja Watchers. Shout out to everybody who hit the thumbs up button. Shout out to every single one of you guys who have chatted today, except for the one troll. Fuck you. We are going to continue this shiny hunt on Tuesday, and I cannot wait to see you then. Keep on shining and stay awesome, guys, and I'll see you guys real soon. Peace. Thanks for watching.